Hi there and welcome back. This week I had my cheat weekend and also it was the last week before I start my journey into the land of a.k.a. And if you want to hear what happened to me this week, then stay with me for a few minutes, and until then, as always, I just say thanks for watching. Well, at this point I might sound like a broken record, but the work week was again quite busy. So I was concentrating on the weekend because I had planned to have a cheat weekend, Friday and Saturday, because on Friday I had my birthday and on Saturday I was invited to another friend's birthday party. So until then I was concentrating on losing a little bit weight as much as I could until then, and on Friday when I stepped on the scales I actually lost like 200 grams in comparison to the previous week. But of course the cheat weekend was in front of me still, and I have to say that actually I started that cheat weekend a little bit earlier on Wednesday already with a little bit more carbs and stuff than usual, also on Thursday, because I noticed that I had a lot of stuff that is perishable and is high in carbs lying around that I just needed to use up. So I did that, and still I lost a little bit of weight, which surprised me. But then of course the cheat weekend came in, and there I, as you will see at the end of the video, might have gained a little bit of weight. But of course Friday, what I have planned on Friday on my birthday was just having, and again like always you hear some plane or something coming along when I'm filming. That is just the curse of sitting outside. Today it's also a little bit windy. I hope the wind is not too much. You can likely hear it in the background, and I didn't put the filter on because I think it's just a little bit of wind. But I'm just now talking through the whole plane thing. I hope you still understand everything. Okay, now the plane is almost gone. So, okay, what I have planned or had planned for Friday was just having a nice day for myself. I took the day off and just spent it on the computer and stuff like that, just enjoying myself. And in the evening I had the plan to go to my mother with my sister. We were just going there and celebrate. It's basically the rest of the family that's still in Berlin, and I like to spend time with my sister, but with my mother it's a different story. But it might also be something for a different time, but just let's say it's always a mixed bag with her. So we were there at 6 p.m. We were having a little bit of a barbecue on the balcony with an electronic grill, so that was a nice thing, and it was also preparing me a little bit for my 4 weeks of keto that I will start next week. And yeah, that was as nice as it could be. And then the next day I was spending time at Alex and Chrissy, because Chrissy had her birthday party, a belated one, and Alex is one of the best cooks I know, even though he is not working in that space. But I mean, I'm a quite prolific hobby cook, I would say, but I cannot touch the dimensions he is reaching. So he is really pulling out his own leg to just get a nice culinary experience for his guests. So we were going there, and on the way there I already noticed that the weather is not perfect for a barbecue. So it was raining quite a lot. But when we were there, it was better. The weather was nice again, and we were sitting outside a little bit. But then it came the time for the actual barbecue, and there it started to rain again. So we headed in, at least for a little bit. I think we were there 1 hour, just sitting inside and eating there. And he was grilling on the balcony as well, but with a gas cooker, so with a gas grill. And it was nice. It was very, very enjoyable. Afterwards we headed back down to enjoy the nice weather outside again after it stopped raining, and we were sitting there So the images you can see here, of course, is not representative because I was just the first person downstairs again. And then the rest was coming in and we were enjoying ourselves there. Not everyone was still there, some people already left. And the host is making a grimace here because he just learned about the recipe for vegan cake where you use vinegar instead of sugar. So that is the reason why he is looking like that. But yeah, it was a very nice evening as usual. The food was great. And that is pretty much my summary of the week. As for my weighing results, of course, after that cheat weekend and the early start that I had on Wednesday and Thursday, overall I gained a little bit of weight and quite a lot actually, 1.7 kilogram. But it puts me into a nice position to get my keto started because, I mean, I didn't even plan to lose weight. It was my cheat weekend. I was counting on gaining weight anyways. But with keto, at least in the beginning, you're supposed to lose quite a lot. So let's see how it works for me. A lot of people told me different stuff about keto and I will give you a breakdown in the next week's video. I will also try to document a little bit what I'm doing for keto to share with you again, but I cannot promise because of course that also takes some time and discipline. But I will share with you how I will tackle that and how I feel after the first week. So I hope you will switch in back next week for my first week of keto. Until then, I just say I hope you achieved everything you have planned for this week. I hope our next week will be great. We achieve and reach everything that we were set out to do. Until then, stay healthy. Maybe come back for me and visit me again next week. And until then, I say as usual, thank you for watching.